Hi class, this is Professor Jimenez. Welcome to week 5 of career counseling. A couple things and notes before I get started on what you're going to learn about in week 5. First and foremost, it's Sunday afternoon on April 17th, and I'm in the middle of grading your papers at this point. So for many of you, at least more than half the class has already submitted their resume, cover letter, and reference sheet. So thank you for that. For those of you that may have submitted one thing, I just want to remind everyone that your midterm was you were supposed to submit 3 files. You submitted 3 files, one for your resume, one for your cover letter, one for your reference sheet, or what some of you did, which is a good thing, is you gave me 1 file, but that 1 file contained all 3 of those documents combined, which was the resume, cover letter, and reference sheet. If you didn't give me 3 things to look at, you're missing assignments. So I just want to clarify that for you. The other thing I want to also point out is that for the assignments for this week, I do plan, in terms of your midterm assignment that is, I do plan on giving you back your feedback throughout the week, probably towards the latter part of the week. I am going through them. I've seen a couple of brief, I would say, unifying themes so far. I don't want to get into any of them right now because I'm going to do that as part of our debrief video next week, where I will go into all the details. But I will be providing you with your specific feedback to your documents by the end of this week. I'm going to try to get as many done throughout the week so that you can get it sooner than later. But for those of you who are handing stuff in later, I wouldn't wait too long, because the longer it takes for you to get me the files, the longer it's going to take for me to grade it. So that's where we are at this point. So more to come later this week. However, your midterm assignment grade, as well as your midterm grade itself, will be uploaded into Sinus at about midnight tonight. It will be available for you to see tomorrow morning. And just in case anyone has any questions about this, the midterm assignment grade, it's basically your draft documents. The grade, one single grade that you get for all 3 documents. Then you have your midterm grade, which is the overall grade that takes into account your participation, any past assignments, plus the midterm, all combined into one single grade. So if you're missing stuff, that will impact your midterm grade. So I just want you to know you will be seeing 2 additional grades this week, a midterm assignment grade and a midterm grade, so that you know what the differences are between them. With that, I will be providing you with feedback. Now, some of you have been giving me Microsoft Word documents, which is what I expected, which is good news. Some of you, I will be writing my comments right into the document, so you'll be able to review them and edit the document accordingly. For those of you who gave me comments, or excuse me, they gave me your assignments from Google Docs, I will make my edits. I'll see if I can edit the document. If I can't, I will email you my comments. For those of you who created the documents using Microsoft Office Online or Office 365, the online version of Microsoft Word, I will be trying to also include my comments in those files as well. Again, if I can't for whatever reason, I will email them to you or give it to you as part of your feedback. And again, you'll know when you receive them. You'll all be receiving them at different times, but again, those feedback elements will be available throughout the week. Again, if you have any questions about that, email me, let me know. But I would not expect to get any feedback from me until at least Wednesday of this week, because I'm going to need to go through and put together all the comments that I have. In addition to that, what are you doing for week 5? Well, for this week, we're going to begin the full throttle towards your final assignment of this class, and that is your final portfolio / mock interview. So as part of that, one of the things that you need to develop is what we call an elevator speech. The elevator speech, for lack of a better word, is in essence a brief and the keyword is brief speech. On average, it's about 30 seconds long. If you are more wordy and loquacious, like I am, you can take up to 2 minutes maximum. But if it's going over more than 2 minutes, it's already too long. But the idea of an elevator pitch is to tell somebody from the time that you walk into the elevator, you ride with them and get off the elevator on your floor, you tell them enough about you so that they have a sense of who you are, what your skills are, what experiences you have, what's your education, so that they can, A, remember you, but more importantly, they can be, I would say, enticed to talk to you further about a potential job, a future job, etc. So, more importantly, the elevator speech that you're going to prepare this week as part of your assignment also answers a couple of other questions that could come up in the interview. And this is where we start getting into the interview questions. One of the questions that you will be asked in your interview, 99.9% of the time, is, tell me about yourself. Well, guess what? The elevator speech, in essence, is that question. If you know your elevator speech is, you can easily take that information and put it into when they ask you, tell me about yourself. You can tell them what they need to know. And there's always 3 elements that should appear in your elevator speech, minimum. I mean, there's multiple different elements, but the 3 main ones I want to highlight are education, experience, and skill. One more time, that's education, experience, and skill. And these 3 things should come up in some form or fashion in your elevator speech. So for this week, what I've done is I've set up a couple of videos for you to watch on the elevator speech. And your assignment for this week, your participation assignment, is you will write your draft elevator speech and you'll submit it to me. And in addition to that, there is a participation question this week where you will answer a question about the elevator speech. So with that, what are your assignments for this week? Number 1, watch my video introduction that you're watching right now. Number 2, watch the elevator speech video. It's called About the Elevator Speech that I've set up for you. I should give you some brief general ideas of what is a elevator pitch. All right, excuse me. It's called an elevator pitch, an elevator speech. It's all the same thing. The other video, I have 2 other videos. There's the elevator speech, which gives you some brief highlights in terms of things to do, things not to do. As well as there's a elevator speech on there's a video on elevator speech preparedness. So how to prepare for one. How do you create one? What are the things you want to think about? All of these things combined, I think, will help you in drafting your elevator speech, which you will then submit in the assignment link. With that, that's it for this week. That's your assignment. So one more time, my video introduction, the 3 additional videos on the elevator speech. You will complete the participation question, which is your question about elevator speeches. And you should watch the videos beforehand before you go and answer it. And last but not least, your assignment for this week is to quickly write up your elevator speech. Again, watch the videos, because in one of the videos, I actually include an example script that you can use and modify to give you exactly what you need. So with that, that's where we are today. Hopefully you all did well in your midterm assignments for this class and all of your other classes. And I will be looking forward to your emails as always. If you have any questions, email me and we'll go from there. Other than that, enjoy the rest of your week. Take care, everyone.